Former WWE Executive Chairman and CEO Vince McMahon has released a statement ahead of the impending Netflix documentary series criticizing the program for misrepresenting parts of his character and also suggesting that they have confused parts of his Mr. McMahon on-screen persona with the real man himself. I'll let you know all the details on that. Plus, Hikuleo reportedly has been added to the WWE NXT internal roster amid speculation he could be involved in the Bloodline storyline on the main roster. Could WWE or AEW run a show at the Las Vegas Sphere venue? Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns reportedly are set to main event WWE Bad Blood and not the CM Punk Drew McIntyre Hell in a Cell bout. We've got a medical update on Hijo del Vikingo. Cody Rhodes hits an incredible milestone in the Fanatics merchandise. WrestleMania 41 tickets reportedly are set to go on sale next month. And Eddie Kingston provides an update after being out of action for 4 months with an injury. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. And this is a breaking and developing news story. Just at the time of recording this video, I'd actually had the video already edited and published and set to go out here on YouTube. But in the last couple of seconds, Vince McMahon, yes, the former WWE and TKO executive chairman and CEO, has released a statement on social media, which is incredibly rare since retiring from WWE back in 2022. Returning to WWE at the beginning of 2023 and then subsequently retiring or resigning from TKO Group Holdings at the beginning of this year after the Janelle Grant lawsuit. In fact, the last time Vince McMahon, or certainly the last two tweets from Vince McMahon on social media, the last one was on April 3rd, 2023, where he announced the merging of the UFC and WWE into TKO Group Holdings. The tweet before that was his retirement tweet back in 2022 on July 22nd, where he said, "At 77, time for me to retire. Thank you, WWE Universe. Then, now, forever together." So he does not post on his social media, or his social media account does not post that often at all. But this time it's a statement ahead of this impending documentary series chronicling his life on Netflix, set to drop later on this week. You can see the statement right there. I'll read it out to you because, again, it's quite sort of blurry and quite small printed fonts. Now, this is what he has had to say amid rumors. It was previously described by Conrad Thompson that this Netflix documentary series was a double shovel burial, and maybe this statement by McMahon confirms as such. He has said, quote, "I don't reject participating in this Netflix documentary. The producers had an opportunity to tell an objective story about my life and the incredible business I built, which were equally filled with excitement, drama, fun, and a fair amount of controversy and life lessons. Unfortunately, based on an early partial cut I've seen, this doc falls short and takes the predictable path of conflating the Mr. McMahon character with my true self, Vince. The title and promos alone make that evident. A lot has been misrepresented or left out entirely in an effort to leave viewers intentionally confused. The producers use typical editing tricks with out of context footage and dated sound bites, etc., to distort the viewer's perception and support a deceptive narrative. In an attempt to further their misleading account, the producers use a lawsuit based on an affair I ended as evidence that I am, in fact, Mr. McMahon. I hope the viewer will keep an open mind and remember that there are two sides to every story." Of course, we have heard statements by McMahon's counsel, attorneys, as part of this Janelle Grant lawsuit, as part of the stay in the lawsuit until later on this year, as the Southern District of New York conducts a non-public criminal investigation into McMahon, John Laurinaitis, and WWE regarding these Janelle Grant allegations. But as I mentioned, certainly many are now speculating just the fact that Vince McMahon himself would put a public statement on social media, something that he does not do. As I mentioned, the last two tweets were either about the WWE merging with the UFC to form TKO. Prior to that, it was his retirement back in 2022. Do you think this is a sign of just how badly this Netflix documentary series is going to portray him and just how bad and damaging this Netflix series could be? Let me know your thoughts or reaction to all of it in the comment section below. Now, let's talk about Hikuleo being added to the WWE NXT internal roster. With big news when it comes to Hikuleo, the former New Japan Pro Wrestling star who, as I mentioned, is a relative of several members of the current iteration of the Bloodline on Friday Night SmackDown. Now, a major update has emerged on WWE's plans for Hikuleo amid speculation about his debut for the company. Following Hikuleo wrestling his final match for New Japan Pro Wrestling in June, reports indicated that the former New Japan Strong Openweight champion was WWE bound. With Hikuleo, the son of Haku, being real-life half-brothers with Tama Tonga and being considered the adopted brother of Tongaloa, it has been heavily speculated that Hikuleo will join his brothers in the faction. Details have now emerged on WWE's plans for Hikuleo's debut, which appears to be set to take place away from the Bloodline drama on the main roster. Mike Johnson of PW Insider is now reporting that Hikuleo has been added to the WWE NXT internal roster, meaning that he's expected to spend at least some time on WWE's developmental brand. Hikuleo last wrestled at the June 9th Dominion show, dropping his and El Fantasmo's New Japan Strong Tag Team Championship in a four-way tag team match where the IWGP Tag Team Championships were also on the line. During his time with New Japan Pro Wrestling, he held the Strong Openweight Championship and IWGP Tag Team titles each once, and the New Japan Strong Tag Team Championship twice. Haku's family is considered part of the Anoa'i wrestling dynasty through The Rock, who considers Haku to be his uncle. Of course, we get any more details on Hikuleo's status in WWE, we'll let you know in an upcoming video. Now, UFC recently ran a show at the Sphere in Las Vegas and led to many people speculating, are we going to see a pro wrestling show in this new Vegas venue? Now, a new report has revealed an update on a potential WWE or AEW show at the Sphere in Las Vegas following in the steps of the UFC. UFC 306 became the first major event to take place at the Sphere in Las Vegas in the sporting realm. Since then, there has been questions regarding a pro wrestling show taking place at the arena next. When asked about WWE announcing an event at the Sphere, Fightful Select reports they have heard nothing about the company reaching out about it yet. However, interestingly, Tony Khan and All Elite Wrestling have reached out and inquired about the possibility of running a show there. The reality, though, of either promotion running an event at the Sphere is currently unknown at the time of this recording. It's also been said that the cost of running the Sphere is incredibly extensive, reportedly costing possibly over $1 million. It looks like UFC 306 generated over $20 million, so it wasn't too bad, but it's a pretty expensive price to pay for running a venue. We get any more details on possibly a WWE or AEW show running the venue, we'll let you know in an upcoming video. Now, Bad Blood is on the horizon, and many had speculated that the Hell in a Cell match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre would be the natural main event for the bloody PLE, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. WWE Bad Blood is just a couple of weeks away, and there's been some confusion publicly on what the main event will be. Over the weekend, USA Network ran an article indicating that CM Punk vs. Drew McIntyre inside Hell in a Cell would be the main event of the Bad Blood PLE. This would make sense in many ways, considering how high profile the feud is and the Hell in a Cell stipulation and the history that Hell in a Cell has with the Bad Blood event. The first ever Hell in a Cell took place at Bad Blood back in 1997, involving Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. However, as of the time that Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns filmed their vignette and promo at Georgia Tech, the working plan internally was to have that match against the Bloodline close the PLE, according to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select. Cody Rhodes, of course, is from the area, Atlanta, Georgia, and WWE reportedly is having a school band play him in. Fightful Select have also been told that Roman Reigns' connection to the area also played a role in that decision. With the show still 2 weeks away, anything can change, but as of last week, according to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, Rhodes and Reigns versus the Bloodline was the show closer. Now, a bit of an update here on El Hijo del Vikingo and his medical status. Former AAA Mega Champion and AEW star El Hijo del Vikingo has a targeted return date to get back in the ring following knee surgery, according to a new report. Dave Meltzer reported on F4W's online daily update that Vikingo is targeting September 27 for his in-ring return, though just where he will return has not yet been revealed. Vikingo suffered the injury back in February, which Meltzer confirmed to be a meniscus injury that required surgery. At the time, Meltzer reported that Vikingo's knee was bad before he suffered the injury. A few weeks following Meltzer's initial report, Vikingo confirmed on social media that he had suffered a torn ligament and damaged the meniscus in his right knee. He underwent surgery on February 29th and did not provide a timetable for his return. The star was injured while working AULL, an independent lucha promotion, on February 17. Vikingo landed awkwardly on his right leg after attempting to spin out of the move from his opponent. He was immediately attended to by medical personnel while the match continued. A month before the injury, Vikingo signed an extension with AAA in addition to his regular appearances in AEW, Ring of Honor, and elsewhere. He had also just become the longest reigning AAA Mega Champion, breaking the record previously held by fellow AEW star Kenny Omega. The reign lasted 833 days before he was forced to vacate the championship due to his knee injury. Vikingo is scheduled to work the GLEAT show on October 6th, teaming with Soma Watanabe against Shima and new AEW signee Ricochet. Now, Cody Rhodes, he is hitting all kinds of records in WWE, including merchandise. WWE has its run of merchandise through Fanatics for a number of years now, and with WWE's business currently hot, a lot of merchandise has been moved this year, but seemingly for one top star specifically. Cody Rhodes currently reigns as the undisputed WWE champion, and his big push has shown returns for the company. Per Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, sources close to Fanatics spoke to Fightful's Sean Ross Sapp, where they confirmed that Cody Rhodes reached the top 5 overall sales for any athlete or personality after he had previously hit the top 10 earlier this year. Fanatics CEO Michael Rubin has endorsed Cody, declaring him as WWE's top merchandise seller. Fightful noted that no other wrestlers were currently in the top 5. Now, WrestleMania 41 rapidly approaching next year on April 19th and 20th in Las Vegas, Nevada from Allegiant Stadium. And now we have an update on when tickets will go on a sale for WWE's biggest event of the year. As I mentioned, WrestleMania 41 will visit Las Vegas next year with the event set to take place across April 19th and 20th at Allegiant Stadium. It's now been confirmed that tickets will go on sale on October 25th. Fans can register for pre-sale access, which begins on October 23rd on WWE's website. WWE shared the following statement, saying, quote, WWE today announces tickets for WrestleMania 41 will be available starting Friday, October 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern via Ticketmaster. In May, WWE, in conjunction with the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, announced that Las Vegas will host WrestleMania 41 at Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, April 19th and Sunday, April 20th, 2025. Fans can now register for pre-sale access by visiting WWE's website. Additionally, official WrestleMania 41 Priority Pass ticket packages will soon be available from exclusive hospitality partner On Location, offering fans the chance to be ringside for every exhilarating moment, including premium seating, pre-show hospitality with WWE superstar appearances, ringside photo opportunities, and more. To learn more or sign up for exclusive pre-sale access, visit On Location's website. Over the last 4 decades, WrestleMania has evolved from a made-for-television spectacle to a cultural phenomenon complete with stadium and arena events, fan festivities, and premium experiences. In addition to the 2-night stadium event, WWE will bring Raw, SmackDown, NXT Stand and Deliver, WWE World with Fanatics, and the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony to Las Vegas, as well as a variety of local outreach events designed to give back to the Las Vegas community. This past April, WrestleMania 40 became the most viewed and highest grossing event in company history, breaking the previous gate record held by WrestleMania 39 by 78%, with 145,298 in attendance over 2 nights at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. WrestleMania delivers more than $200 million in economic impact for its host cities, end quote. And finally, Eddie Kingston has provided an update on his injury status after suffering a big injury earlier this year. Kingston hasn't wrestled since dropping his New Japan Strong Openweight Championship to Gabe Kidd in a no-ropes last man standing bout at the May 11 New Japan Resurgence show. It was during this bout that Kingston suffered a leg injury, leading him to having surgery in July. Speaking on the Da Vinci report, Kingston noted he can now walk with his surgically repaired leg. He explained, quote, just healing up from a fracture of my tibia, strain on my meniscus, and I had to get my ACL replaced. A lot of fun. It's been a process. It's going good until my insurance acts up, and that's when I get annoyed. Insurance is a fraud, folks. Just throwing that out there. I'm starting to get itchy at home. I can walk now a little bit. I can walk. I can lift weights. I can do squats a little bit, not too low. Now it's at the point of let's hurry up and get this going. So possibly Kingston hoping to return sooner than expected. But there you go, guys. Latest pro wrestling news for you. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right hand corner. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon. Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.